What's up, YouTube and my non-sport fans? It's your boy, RetroHero, back doing another non-sport trading card show and tell. This one's number 92. In today's episode, well, of course, we're talking non-sport, what items have made their way into the RetroHero collection. I'm excited to share with you some of my recent pickups over the last few weeks. In addition to that, we are going to rip into a few packs today. Especially, we're going to take a look at those assorted picture trading cards that came from Topps and Donruss in the early 1980s. We're going to take a look and see which one did it better. Excited to tear into a few of those. Last but not least, we do have an awesome giveaway today. It's sitting right here. If you entered into my videos for number 90 or 91, you will be in today's giveaway, and we have a new giveaway method. I hope you like it. It seems kind of fun. In the meantime, why don't you guys sit back, relax, and let's have some fun. Hi and welcome back, everybody. We are going to jump right into today's video. Let's first talk about some recent additions to my personal collection, the PC. Super stoked. I think I found a couple really good deals on eBay, Etsy, through the Facebook non-sports marketplaces. Very excited to share some of this with you. Let's first start with this little baby right here. This is turned on Iron-Ons. I know you've seen a wax pack of this before. I picked it up and put it in my personal collection. It's sitting in my PC, but I found a box of this. This is 1972 Donruss. It says 70s on the back here. It is wrapped by the BBCE Baseball Card Exchange. However, these boxes for the longest time were a little bit over $100, and there is a seller on eBay right now that is liquidating these BBCE wrapped for about $75. I thought that was a wonderful deal. The boxes seem to be in really, really nice condition. Of course, you've got your 10-cent stamp there. That's how much things cost in 1972. These are really cool. You know, I mentioned before some of the non-sport wax in the 70s. It all kind of centers around tattoos and funny stamps and funny stickers, that type of humor. But iron-on patches were all the rage. Boy, you could buy one of these and put it on your t-shirt. You look at those 70 characters right there. They look so happy. These are really, really neat. And I thought for $75, this would make a wonderful addition to my collection. Again, super clean box, wrapped by the BBCE Exchange. Gonna go right on that collection shelf, and we'll dust this off from time to time. But $75 for this box on eBay. I believe there is a few still out there. So if this is something that interests you for your own PC, make sure you go look them up and pick up one of these for what I consider a really, really nice price. Let's set that aside. By the way, you see Pac-Man back here. Shout out to Miss RetroHero. Thank you so much. You know, we do our grocery shopping on the weekends, and I've been walking past this at a major retailer. I don't want to exaggerate, but it's probably been a couple of years. And today we just kind of meandered through the store, and I saw this. There was one left, and I look at my wife and I give her the little kid fat lip, and she goes, "Do you want it?" And I said, "No, I don't need it." And just pick it up. So we did. What a wonderful $24 spent right there. Pac-Man, you know, a funny story about this. I remember as a kid, of course, I had an Atari in the very, very early 80s. It might have been very late 70s. But Pac-Man was all the rage of a video game, and I remember playing it at Pizza Hut and Godfather's Pizza. It's a Midwest pizza chain, and they announced that they were going to port over Pac-Man into the Atari system, the VCS, the heavy sixer with all the switches, if any of you guys are video game collectors out there. So I saved my money. My father was one of those where, I didn't get everything I wanted. I did get some stuff I wanted, of course, but I didn't get everything I wanted, and I had to save. So I'd mow lawns and I saved, and I remember going to our local Kmart. And back then they had the layaway programs, so I would get one, put a little down, and lay away, and then every week we would go in and I would put more down. And finally I got Pac-Man, and I came home and tore open that box and put that cart right in the Atari. And it was horrible. Anyone that remembers the Atari port of Pac-Man, absolutely horrible. Did not look like the arcade game whatsoever. Didn't play like it. The sound was bad, but you didn't complain in the 80s. You were just excited to have that video game, and I played the crap out of it. So, very, very nostalgic for me. Thank you, Miss Retro Hero. He's just going to sit back there and probably annoy a few of you as it flashes in the video, but had to give a shout out for that. Let's move along to a few other boxes of trading cards. I was pretty stoked to find this. I would probably say I've been looking for this since 2020. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a wonderful movie star as far as I'm concerned. He makes the type of action flick movies that I like. I probably have all of them over there in my movie shelf, but this was a good movie. I did enjoy it. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I thought a lot of the parodies were funny. How Sylvester Stallone was in the Terminator, and but a really good movie. I have been looking for a sealed wax box of this for a while. For the longest time there, they were in the $60 and $70 range, and as of late, these of course have come down. Not wax, they are cello. It's the movie card sticker, hollow foil cards, 2 hollow foil cards randomly inserted in every 36 packs. I bet it took a lot to get that set. Not breaking this open, but it is a very welcome addition to my collection. I did a best offer on this and picked it up for about $38, which I thought was a pretty good deal. I do have a few loose packs of this, but now I have a nice little sealed box, and pretty stoked to have this. So great box art here, as you see. Last Action Hero, Arnold Schwarzenegger, 1993 tops, and again, another welcome addition to the collection. I saw this on both Trading Cards and Steve Rademacher's channel. Both of those are great YouTubers. Make sure you check out their channels. You'll see how to spell some names here a little bit later in today's video. But they cracked open a few of these foil packs of the National Lampoons. I believe it's 21st Century Archives National Lampoons. The trading card set, a lot like the Lime Rock Mad magazines. Maybe they just go over the magazine cover of National Lampoon. Now, I did read a few National Lampoon magazines, I believe, when I was young, although I don't quite remember them. I know that they were very edgy, much like Cracked or Mad Magazine. This might have been a little bit before my time, but I enjoyed the packs that they ripped open. Cards are not worth a whole lot of money. I was pretty stoked when I found this box. I picked it up from a really cool collector in Massachusetts, and the box was $9, $9.99 in free shipping. Anytime I can get a sealed box of cards for $9.99 and free shipping, I think that's an absolutely wonderful deal, and this is another welcome addition to the collection. 21st Century National Lampoons. I believe this is 1993 as well. Might be 1994, but I believe 1993 is right. In addition to that, I'm pretty stoked I found one of these. I don't actually see these a whole lot. Anything that's horror themed when it comes to non-sport type trading cards seems to hold pretty good value. You can put some of the card games in there, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering as well. But these types of packs seem to hold some pretty good value. I saw this box. I've seen them before. They just have been, as far as I'm concerned, really, really spendy. Not a lot is known about these. It took me a while to really research this for you. Mad Monster tattoos. You get 2 creepy tattoos in each pack. The year these came out, based on my research, was 1993, I believe is correct. And Dynamic Marketing, an Australian company, is pretty much what I found out. Does say right there, Dynamic Marketing, a printing company in Australia. 1993, I believe, is the correct date. When inside of these, I do have a full box, and a few of these kind of fell out. Now I'm going to open up one of these for you because I do have an extra one. But funny enough, it looks like a huge box where you would get a lot of these tattoos, but you only get 48. As you can see, the box is back there, and it only goes down maybe an inch and a half or something like that. So they have different packs, and I believe there is a dozen or possibly 16 different types of tattoos that you can get. Really, really neat. Not something I see in a lot of people's collection, and maybe this doesn't equate to non-sport trading cards, but I did really like it, and I got this for what I consider a really good price. It was about $60. I did a best offer for that. So I did pick that up. I'm going to set that aside. Do have an extra pack that is sitting right over here. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what these look like. Let's tear this open again. 1993 Dynamic Marketing Australia. And these are just going to be the tattoos. And let's take a look. So we got two tattoos right there. We have, it looks like maybe that's the Grim Reaper. I'll get that a little closer to the channel. I'm dying to meet you, it says. And I don't know what that is. Maybe we call that a werewolf or a snub-tooth aardvark. I don't know. But this is all that you get in these packs. And of course, you can put them on. They do say the tattoos are removable, safe, and non-toxic. Regardless, I think this is a welcome addition to my collection. Kind of unique and pretty cool. So just going to save that. Going to set that on top of that box there. Just wanted you to take a look at what is inside one of those packs. Okay, let's move right along to just a few things. So I have some of these. I bought a lot of 5, and these are Spacey Love Pals. I couldn't find a whole lot of information on these. First off, I looked up the company KCM Productions Incorporated. They're in California. Now, when I looked them up, they're no longer a registered company. It says they've been around since 1974, and they make all kinds of things. They're a printing company. I saw the most recent of something they did was a menu for a local restaurant in California. But they made some trading cards. I don't 100% know what year they are. I am assuming they would either be late 90s or early 2000s. There is a seller on eBay that's selling these by the pack or by the 5 lot. I did work a little bit better of a deal than just shelling out $20 for 5 of these. But I was pretty curious to see what these actually are as far as trading cards. So I left one out. What we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and tear this open and take a look at what the Spacey Love Pals are. Let me grab some scissors here, and we'll cut this open. I'm going to try to do this carefully so I don't cut the cards, but at least I can save the wrapper there. Okay, so yeah, now I saw a picture of these online and I thought they were kind of cool. So let's take a look. The first card we have there is Wheelchair Willie. Yeah, they're a paper stock, maybe like a poster type paper stock. They almost look hand painted. On the back here, we've got Wheelchair Willie. Wow. I might need to be spell checked on the back there, but we have Wheelchair Willie. Surfer Sam, there's Surfer Sam. Oh, who's this next one? Surfer Sam seems kind of thick there. So we have Eagle Man Eddie. Okay. Looks like someone just made these by hand. Again, like a heavier paper stock. This one, oh no, oh, they put gum in here. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay, so we have Surfer Sam, little old dude doing some surfing, and we have a nice gum stain on Surfer Sam. Wow. This was not advertised with gum. Oh, this is like someone went and bought some of that Carefree type gum. Oh, it smells absolutely rancid. The very, very soft type gum. Our last one is Bull-Headed Bill. They should put on the eBay listing that there is gum in these packs, because anytime you have a paper pack, and the listing I believe said, hey, these have been sitting in a warehouse fine, you know darn well that that warehouse was probably not temperature controlled, and that is what you get. It is what it is. We're going to go ahead and toss these aside. Kind of unique, kind of different piece of gum in each pack. So I would highly recommend, if you do want to pick up one of these just for your weird type collection, that maybe send a message saying, hey, we saw a video, there's gum in there, typically these cards are ruined, so maybe offer $1 a pack instead of what I would pay for these, which is a few packs. But I was glad to take a look at those. They do look like one of those just homemade, handmade type sets, but still pretty cool, and a welcome addition, hey, to my collection. I'll still keep those. All right, let's move right along. Ian's Records on Etsy. I did pick up a few of these packs. He said these were Japanese Lord of the Rings limited edition trading hobby cards. They're hanger packs, which I thought was kind of neat, but I'm just curious what Japanese Lord of the Rings. I know Lord of the Rings had a signature set, and then they had a basic set of cards. Let's see what the Japanese ones look like. Do very much enjoy the Lord of the Rings movie. So far, just a very high gloss movie card. Nice little picture there. Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, 3 of 3. Next one we have here is pictures of the Elven Time. It says collect all 10 prismatic foil cards. 3 of 10. I'm assuming this is going to be the foil card here. All right, what are those? Are those orcs? Is that what those are? Those are awesome. Collect all 10 prismatic foil cards. Not all of these are. Next picture. Oh, is the actual picture and not the foil card as well. Says the same thing on the back. What was his name? Sauron? I don't remember. Same picture on the back, and another high gloss movie card with the elven kind there. So yeah, kind of neat. I don't know if they really have the value to pick those up at, but thought that was kind of unique. Do like the Japanese writing on the front. Again, just wanted to tear these open. I do have a sealed one that is now in my collection, so we'll set him back there. And picked up a few packs of the Hanna-Barbera Classics. Reason I picked these up is I did want to tear them open and take a look, since I bought the box, which is factory sealed. Obviously, I'm not going to tear that open, but I enjoy Hanna-Barbera cartoons. These are by Cards, C-A-R-D-Z, 1994, and should, again, be depictions of the cartoons. There's a great picture of the Jetsons. Unfortunately got stuck to each other. Got a checklist on the back there and a little dinged corner. I'm assuming this would be the maker of... Okay, William Hanna, co-chairman, co-founder, Hanna-Barbera Productions Incorporated. Good for you, man. Or is it a thick card? What is this? I thought it was something stuck to each other. No, it's a really nice thick card, so that's pretty cool. Like that. All right, look at that. We have cards for kids. We have a Flintstones, it looks like, Band-Aid. How cool is that? I wonder if they all come with Band-Aids. We might open up another one. A great scene depiction of a lot of the Hanna-Barbera cartoon characters and the Flintstones as well. Really nice card quality. Galtar, Golden Lance, don't really know what that is. Almost looks like Thundar the Barbarian, if you remember that TV series from the 80s. Another Jetsons there, that's pretty cool. Huckleberry Hound, I believe. Yeah, that is right up there. Huckleberry Hound, got some facts on him. Quick Draw McGraw, yeah, I remember Quick Draw McGraw. Hong Kong Phooey, oh, how nostalgic. Little kid watching early Saturday morning cartoons, catching Laugh Olympics, Hong Kong Phooey. Lot of fun. Let's open another one of these. I'm just curious if they all come with a Band-Aid. And if they do, I got my boo-boos taken care of for a while. We got Barney, Rubbledy 2. How cool is that? Curate for kids. They come with band-aids. That is really neat. Okay, so Jellystone Park, Yogi Bear. You guys do know I like to do these voices, but I won't subject you to them. Dastardly and Muttley. So yeah, I remember that. Awesome. Space Ghost, not a huge Space Ghost fan, but yeah, still Ricochet Rabbit and Drop-Along or Droop-Along. I don't remember Ricochet Rabbit and Droop-Along, but more than likely I saw another Huckleberry Hound, and there he is, Scooby-Doo. I remember this episode. Uh, well, of course they were never really ghosts or monsters, but I remember this episode of Scooby-Doo. So absolutely wonderful. Did want a Scooby-Doo card, so really cool. I guess they all have band-aids in them, so that's kind of neat. I don't know if band-aids have expiration dates, but you know what, I'm just going to keep those in my collection nonetheless. A couple more packs. We'll probably throw one of these in for a future giveaway. We'll talk a little bit more about some giveaways coming up here in just a few minutes. Let's move right along to something sports related. 1981 or 1980. I'm trying to remember. I think they're 1981 baseball scratch off. These are pretty cool. 1981 Topps Chewing Gum Incorporated. I believe that I saw these on Criterium Racers channel. If you don't know who he is, check him out. Hard to spell, but fun to watch. Lee, I'm sorry I had to do that. But you know, regardless, I wanted some of these, so let's tear them open. They come with cards and games, but there are player cards in here. And for those of you that know, look at this piece of gum first off. Wow, that's a big piece of gum. Man, okay, hold on. You know we have to do it. Let's tear this. Oh, it still looks really nice. It smells like the cards. Yeah. Yeah. Very stale. So the gum is edible. Really, really stale. Tastes a lot like the cards, but I did have to try it because it was a beautiful piece of gum. Really cool wrappers, I thought, here. So they're going to include the players and the scratch-off games. Let's see what we have. But the reason we're opening these up, and I will open up all of them just to get the Mike Schmidt card. But right away we start with George Brett. Great little card on that one. We got a Jim Palmer and a Lance Parrish on that one. I don't believe I know any of these players. I do know Steve Carlton, of course, and that's pretty much Steve Garvey right there. Ken Griffey Sr. And okay, no Schmidt in these. I'm not going to tear these open for y'all, but I'm going to open up the other packs again, hoping to receive a Mike Schmidt card. I saw it on Criterium Racers channel, and I just thought, man, that would be cool to add that to my Mike Schmidt collection. Maybe one of the few, or one of the many, who knows, cards I don't have. But thank you, Ian, at Etsy's, Ian's Records at Etsy, for hooking me up with these. Pretty good price on those as well. Okay, so next, I picked up 3 of these. These are the Assorted Subjects picture cards and bubble gum. I believe they're 1980. In addition, I grabbed this box here. In this box, I just keep the Donruss versions of these, I believe, right around the same year. We are going to take a look at these. So they could be pretty much anything in these. Most of the Donruss ones I picked up are a little bit off-centered, essentially, and they don't look super great. I don't know what the Topps ones are. What I will tell you is the Topps include bubble gum. And is that gum loose? Yeah, it's loose. And the Donruss do not. Essentially, this was either older cardstock from Donruss or Topps, or more than likely, if we open this up, hopefully I'm correct, a lot of the Donruss cards that were maybe miscut. would be in these as well. And so, what are you thinking? They could be things like Dallas or Knight Rider or Tron or Donruss had so many early 80s card sets. And this could be anything. It could be sports cards, non-sport cards. I am kind of hoping for it to be non-sport cards, but we will find out in just a second. But we're going to tear one of these open each and see. Oh, well, I called it. There it is, Tron. So, non-sport pack. Comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. That's actually a pretty good value. Let's take a look here. As you can see, it's got some wax marks on there. But Tron, wonderful movie in the early 80s. Just thought the special effects in something like this was outstanding. Remember the light cycles, very cool. Nice set of trading cards. Not super centered, of course, but Donruss in the 80s, not going to be centered, but these are definitely not miscut by any means. So I'm actually pretty happy with this. This one's a little bit more off-centered than the other one. So that is what was in the guest pack, essentially, for Donruss and some Tron cards. Now we're going to take a look at what's in the Topps pack. One thing I will say is Topps had some, as far as I'm concerned, some better non-sport series than Donruss, but they could be baseball in there or not. All right, so let's open this all the way up. It looks like these are going to be creature feature. Got some Topps gum in there. Okay, yeah. We're not going to try that gum. Oh, Sol Mio. That's that creature from the Black Lagoon. Oh, You'll Die Laughing. Okay, very cool. That's a cool card. The old creature from the Black Lagoon. I used to be with the circus. Yeah, what cage? Very good. My girdle is killing me. Great series of cards. You'll Die Laughing. The rope around his neck was shocking to his spouse. He wasn't the type, she said, to hang around the house. I don't know if you'll die laughing. Only 4 cards in this one, but will you please turn down that disco music? I don't know what character that is. Boy Ghost. Mom, what's bothering you? Mother Ghost. I made a custard pie today, and the cat ate it. Boy Ghost. Oh, don't worry. We can get another cat. Ba-dum-bum. I want my mummy. Great card. Unfortunately, got some of the gum stain on that. That's too bad. Driver of the hearse. All this talk about backseat drivers is a lot of nonsense. I've been driving for 10 years, and I've never heard a complaint from behind. Okay. Yeah, so You'll Die Laughing, a really good set of trading cards, and I'm pretty stoked. I wonder if they're all going to be the same. I'm going to keep a couple sealed in the collection, but yeah, these were fun. We're definitely not eating that gum. I'm just going to toss that away. So I don't know who you think did it better. I was glad they were both non-sport. What I will tell you is you get more cards in the Donruss mystery pack than you do in the Topps. However, again, I have to say the late 70s and early 80s Topps non-sports. First off, really good card quality, nicely centered, and second off, a little bit better of some non-sport sets, in my humble opinion. Okay, so here we go. We're going to just talk a little bit about the giveaway. We're getting towards that milestone, around 1,500 subscribers. Had a chance to maybe talk with another 1 or 2 YouTubers, some collectors that I value their input, those types of things. So I know I haven't talked about what that giveaway will be. It is a surprise. It should be coming in the next 2 to 3 weeks, essentially what that giveaway will be. But I promise it'll be something original and fun, whether you're a GPK collector or you're movie and television non-sport. You should absolutely love it. So I just wanted to let everyone know that I have not forgot about that, and we will be having that conversation in the next couple of weeks. All right, let's do a quick shout out to a great guy that I connected with one of those social medias that I'm on, Cobra Viper Pit. Cobra Viper Pit. Guy was awesome. He hit me up via Messenger on one of those sites and said, "Hey, Retro, how do you track your your non-sport sets, and I just sent him some information back. I said, really, I talked to other non-sport collectors and forums, actual internet forums. I print some pictures of people that have complete or close to complete collections from, the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Once you get into the 90s and 2000s, that's I'm sure a daunting task. But he said, hey, there's this great book out there and a wonderful place where you can find it at for way less money. I've actually seen this on eBay before. I'm going to minimize the camera a little bit there for you. However, these books on eBay seem to go for quite a bit of money, and I'm definitely not paying $150 or $200 for this. But he told me where to find it: Scottsdale's Cards, Scottsdale Cards, ScottsdaleCards.com. And the book I think was $30 and free shipped. But the reason I thought this was a great book is it includes almost the complete non-sport set, and it includes the pictures of the wrappers. For those of you that are like me, maybe you're going to TCBD, which is the trading card database online, and you can find out about your sets and cards. But a lot of times they don't have pictures of the wrappers. And second, you almost have to know what you're looking for. There's not really anything you can click on the A's or B's and take a look at everything. So I do count on other great collectors to tell me, but this essentially book right here will give me full glossy pages of what the wax wrappers look like or what the paper wrappers look like. And I'm trying to remember what year it goes through. I think it was the early 2000s, but we're in the G's here, and we have Goonies tops, and that's the Goonies proof. So a little bit different than the standard Goonies. We, of course, have a couple Grease, Green Berets, Green Hornets, Gremlins 2, Grossville High. And as we're taking a look through this just seems like this is going to be a wonderful piece for my collection. I wish I had one of those Wax Packs Gilligan's Island. That Brady Bunch seemed to go for a little bit over $1,000 to maybe $2,000 for a graded one nowadays. A lot for the garbage pail kids. I know a lot of people talk about GPK and what they like and don't like for GPK, but it does include some of the proof garbage pail kids. So if you see the difference between the Series 1 PK colors, it'll go over that as well. Of course, the Garbage Gang stickers and bubble gum there. So really, really neat addition to my collection. I thought this was absolutely wonderful and something that I am going to go ahead and read through. In fact, I was looking at a few packs in the A's just earlier this morning, and I was surprised that they had an ABBA wax pack, and I tried to look it up on eBay, and of course there has been none on eBay and no recent sales. So this is a welcome addition to my collection and will definitely help me as I, over the years, decide to complete a wax wrapper or wax pack, sealed wax pack collection. So again, Cobra Viper Pit, thank you so much for reaching out to me. Had a great conversation with you. Seems like a really nice collector guy, and telling me about this. So I definitely did get one. It came quick and easy. Scottsdale Cards again, and it's on. That's the website, so just.com. And pick up one of these for yourself if you're a non-sport fan. Really welcome addition to the collection. Okay, let's finish out today's video with a quick drawing. So we're going to do a giveaway, of course, and that giveaway, we've got a whole bunch of stuff. By the way, if I owe you something in the mail, if you connected with me and I've got something coming out to you, it'll actually go out this Monday. I had a really busy work week and some deadlines I had to meet for some clients. But today's giveaway is a random lot of wax packs and trading cards. So we have a sparkly Mr. Bean, Batman, Elvis, Partridge Family there, another Bean and Elvis, Michael Jackson, Batman, E.T., Jaws 2, yeah, you can see just a whole bunch of different little trading cards. Two of the wrapper variants for Desert Storm. A cello for Batman Returns, a young Indiana Jones, 10 cards, and I'm not sure if this one is the one that has the viewers in them or not, 3D viewers. It does have a cello wrapper of Superman. Now, if this one looks different than the one I initially showed you, I did have a collector reach out to me, and he absolutely wanted one of these because he knew the character that was on the front of it. So, yeah. So yeah, I just threw in an extra cello. These are really neat. You know, very rarely do you see these cellos. I have seen some before. Typically, they have gum in them, so this should be a welcome addition to someone's collection. A nice wax pack wrapper of Superman 3. I don't know if that gum's intact, but unopened. And then just as a little bonus, Toxic Crusaders. Since it took me 2 weeks to get that done, let's get that up here like that, and we're gonna go ahead and do a giveaway. Let me get rid of my notes that I did for today's video. All right, everyone, welcome back. So I have 26 entries into the giveaway. If you left the hashtag nostalgia in non-sport trading cards show and tell episode 90, you're in the giveaway. Or if you'd asked to be put in the giveaway for episode 91, you're in today's giveaway. Just to call some quick names out and say hi to you YouTube channel content creators because you work so hard. We'll go right here. Trading Cards, great YouTube channel. Make sure you check Miles out. He's a good guy. Stan's Collector Universe. Stan is a prolific coin and comic collector and a good guy. Check him out. Criterium Racer. I love Lee's channel. We collect the same things. So Lee, make sure you check out Criterium Racer. Steve Rademacher, again, a collector just like me. Steve's a good guy. Check his channel out. Geek Life Entertainment, I'm not 100% sure if you have a channel. I apologize if you do, so I'll just call you out there. And Toy Insanity has a YouTube channel, so check them out. The rest of you guys, I know you're always leaving comments. I love you. Thank you so much. So you're in today's giveaway. Something new this time, we're doing some Leprechaun racing, so I put 22 seconds on the clock. The first Leprechaun to cross the finish line will be the winner. I'm going to shuffle twice. There's once, there's twice, totally random. It has some loud music. I apologize ahead of time, but let's see who the winner for the non-sport packs will be. Here we go. Oh, trading cards. I say, oh, you're out into a big lead. Usually, if you start off in a lead, you're not going to win. Who's coming? This is great. Oh, who is that? Oh, Jeff Anderson coming quick. Wow, Criterium Racer. That's hilarious. Oh, congratulations, guys. Let me kill this music. Kill the music. Kill the music. Okay. So I thought this was something a little bit more fun to do. So Lee, Criterium Racer, congratulations, brother. You won all those mystery packs for the Retro Hero giveaway for the last couple of videos. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Hopefully you like this style of giveaway. Again, it is completely random. Thank you for your subscription. Hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you so much. It helps out the channel. Talk to you again soon. Bye.